Moving right along, folks. Please help me. Welcome to the cage. Our next contestant this evening, representing Magnolia MMA, Benjamin Clark.
Ben Clark making the walk out of Old Magnolia MMA, fighting out of Houston, Texas. Hunting for his first win as an amateur, 0-1. And for some athletes, you know, you got to chalk up your first fight as a loss and just the experience. It can only make it better. You know, they say you either win or you learn in this sport.
That's how it is in martial arts. And, you know, you can even chalk it up to just nerves, didn't show up on the day there. I can't even tell you, TJ, how many times I've trained with guys in the gym before that you just, you know, do a round with them and you're like, there's no way this guy's not just going to tear through everybody like a hot knife through butter, and then they get in there and they lose. And there is a difference between putting it together in the training room and putting it together in the cage, making the weight cut, making the walk, seeing the lights, hearing the crowd. It's a different thing. And, you know, I think that the experience that these young fighters are getting on this amateur scene and to be able to do it in such a beautiful setting is really beneficial to them.
Old training partners of Quentin Jackson said that Rampage was terrible in the gym. Pretty good on fight night, though.
Yeah, you don't want to fight him on a Saturday night, but
no.
A sparring round, maybe you could have some success, but probably not.
Through my martial arts journey, which I wouldn't even really call it that, you say you win or you learn. I just never learned. I definitely didn't win. I learned not to go back to the gym finally.
There you go. There you go. At least you learned something.
Exactly. Ben Clark trying to pick up his first win of his amateur run. Time for his opponent to make the walk back to Colin Cantrell.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent makes his way to the cage, representing the Gladiators Academy of Crowley, Landon Bourque.
A warm reception for Louisiana's Landon Bourque. Is Ben Clark. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, 3 inches shorter than that of the 19-year-old Landon Bourque. We're on point at 146, the 1 pound allotment for Clark. Bourque will have a 1.5 inch reach advantage.
Interesting that the reach advantage there not as pronounced as the height advantage.
It doesn't always work out that way. It's interesting. Some guys are a little bit wider than they are tall sometimes.
Yeah, you get those shorter guys, that 5'9" frame with a 74, 75-inch reach sometimes.
All right, time for our official introductions of this featherweight fight. Back to Colin Cantrell.
Ladies and gentlemen, next fight of the evening is being brought to us by Zero FC Energy. Fueling the action all night long. Zero FG Energy. Energy drink of Ragin Fighting Championships. This fight scheduled for 3 rounds of 3 minutes each in the Ragin featherweight division. Introducing first, on my right, fighting out of the Benoit Chevrolet blue corner. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing at 146 pounds. His record stands no wins, 1 loss. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, Kamikaze, Ben Clark. And across the cage on my left, fighting out of the Cajun AC and Heating red corner. He stands 6 feet tall, winning at 145 3/4 pounds. Making his debut this evening and fighting out of Crowley, Louisiana, Referee in charge of the action, Chris Hall.
Chris Hall getting the assignment.
Well, it sounds like Crowley, Louisiana is in the house tonight, TJ.
I don't know where Crowley is, but
they're here.
They're here. Absolutely. We are underway.
Nice outside leg kick to start the party.
Yep.
Ooh, beautiful kick to the head
That's
there.
a wrap. It is done.
Oh, my goodness. Head kick, knockout.
Yeah, interesting bit of stoppage there by the referee, Hall. Bourque living it up. He definitely showed out. He hit that head kick, and Ben Clark dropped. He got his wits about him relatively quickly, tried to hunt for a leg, but the referee had already stepped in. It's not a stoppage I hate that much when you think about what we're seeing. It's an amateur fight.
He seems to be okay now. It does seem like he has his wits about him, but again, they do stop fights in amateurs a little bit quicker than they would in the pros, and that's just to help the safety of these young athletes that are not as experienced as other fighters, but that was a brutal head kick, make no mistake.
Absolutely. And Crowley, Louisiana gets to see their kid shine here tonight. Let's take a look at the replay. Oh. I mean, it was like a pinball. He went off the cage and then went into a leg lock, but you don't see bodies fly like that too often, Steve.
No, you don't. It would have been nice to see what he could have done with the leg entanglement there, but that was a brutal kick.
All right, let's go to Colin to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 9 seconds into round number 1. Your winner by TKO, Lyndon Bourque.
Bourque getting it done. 9 seconds is all it took to get the knockout victory. What a statement made. Tim Crater standing by.
Excellent performance, Landon. I know you've been training most of your life for this opportunity. What does it feel like to come in 9 seconds?
Oh, it feels good, man. Me and Matthew Robertson have been working that same combo forever. It's the 2 to the kind of switch high. It's been great. I'm really appreciative of everybody who's got me to this point.
Well, you looked unbelievable out here. What can we expect? Can we expect November 21st, Landon Bourque's back?
I talked with my team. I really like to. It's a heal up from everything. I've been in camp for a long time, but I'm definitely down for it.
Nice. Well, I mean, 9 seconds. What you got to heal up from, dude? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Landon Bourque.
He's here at Ragin FC. 9-second head kick knockout victory. And yeah, I mean, probably thought a lot about what tonight was going to look like, and you can't even draw it up that pretty.
Look at the smile on his